I just saw Elemental, the new movie by Pixar. I'm a little late on this one, but that's because I really didn't want to watch it. The embarrassing marketing didn't really help either. I thought it looked pretty lame, and neither Disney nor Pixar has impressed me in years, honestly. It took a combination of boredom and a Regal Unlimited subscription to get me to say, why not, and check it out. I was surprised to find myself pretty entertained, and can say it's better than I expected. Saying that Pixar has good animation is obvious. They always do, even when at their worst. Elemental is no exception, as the movie looks great and is filled with vibrant colors and an art style unique for the studio. Some of the scenes had some beautifully animated moments with creative visuals as well. I did think that the plot was rather predictable, being both a love story and an allegory for immigration and racial issues. It touches on all the things that you would expect and feels very on the nose. I also feel like the concept of the characters being elements didn't really bring a lot to the table. It's a pretty neat concept, but doesn't seem to do anything new, outside of a few select moments. It makes me wonder why the characters are even elements at all, other than being something that looks cool. For example, there's a scene that shows the cloud people traveling by blimp, but it's clearly powered by them, and they can fly. So what's the point of using a blimp? It's like putting Sonic in a car. Why does he need it? A better example of a movie like this would be Zootopia, where pretty much everything in the city is tailor-made for the species that's using it, and it feels like a realistic city for those types of citizens. Elemental had some cool moments done by the characters with their element, but the movie didn't really do anything special enough with the concept to warrant it. I will say that the movie has a pretty good cast of characters. I found Ember to be pretty relatable, and the inner conflict she goes through makes sense and is fairly heavy for a movie like this. I was also surprised how much I ended up liking Wade. He makes possibly the lamest character introduction in all of movie history, but he becomes incredibly endearing. I really enjoyed seeing how Ember and Wade complement each other's personalities. Honestly, I would say that they are one of, if not the best, couples ever in a Disney or Pixar movie. I love the soundtrack and original score as well. There's not much to say here, but it really stood out to me and I thought I would mention it. Overall, I found Elemental to be fairly enjoyable. For Pixar, it's certainly one of the better ones from the last few years. Unfortunately, that isn't saying too much because I feel like it's still just okay. I'll have to give the movie a rating of watch it because it's worth checking out. The movie has great visuals and soundtrack with really likable characters, but suffers from an unremarkable plot and a wasted concept. It's a little watered down, but I'm glad I didn't miss out on Elemental.